It's been a long and winding road for Raheem Morris. It began in 1999 as the defensive backs coach at Cornell. Then he went back to his alma mater where he was a DB coach at Hofstra, member of the NFL Minority Internship Program under Herm Edwards and the Jets, and spent some time in Tampa Bay, defensive coordinator at Kansas State, and then last year, a couple of years ago, returned to Tampa Bay where he was DB coach, and now he is the new head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Raheem Morris joins us on Buccaneers Cam. Coach, congratulations. Just tell us the emotion of this day. How did it feel?
You know, just one big whirlwind. I'm just excited about it. I'm ready to attack this thing and just hit it running.
Let's talk about the last 3 weeks, though. I mean, DB coach, defensive coordinator, and then all of a sudden head coach. I mean, how did all this happen?
You know, it all goes, you take it in perspective, man. You take it one day at a time. One day I was defensive coordinator, and I was prepared to be the best defensive coordinator I could be in the National Football League. The next day, you give an opportunity to be a head coach in this league. And now I got to prepare myself to be the best head coach in this football league. I'm just fired up about everything. Looking forward to it. It's a great challenge for myself, a great opportunity for me and my family. Can't wait to keep going.
Coach, before we get into too many details, let's talk about the significance of this weekend. You think about President-elect Barack Obama being sworn in as the first African-American president. Here you are, a coach, an African-American coach, and this weekend has to have a special significance for you.
You know, the significance of President Barack Obama is unbelievable. And I don't want to put myself in that quarter, that stage, but, you know, it does have special emphasis. I'm just fired up about it. We got a leader of this country with a lot of similar things we can talk about here, but it is what it is.
Well, let's talk about how this thing came about, because certainly yesterday we were just shocked and stunned about the developments here. And so generally when you interview for a position, we have a plan. And so I guess for Buccaneer fans, let's talk about what the plan actually is. You know, offensively, defensively, what are you planning on doing? I know you may not have hired anyone yet, but what can we tell the fans about what the philosophy will be?
You know, when you talk about philosophy, when you talk about the plan, it starts right from the beginning with our core beliefs. We're going to be a fundamentalist style defense. We're going to be a fundamentalist style offense. We're going to be a fundamentalist style special teams play. We want to do that right off the bat. If we can establish those things with some consistency and be able to finish, we got a chance to do it. So when you talk about styles, when you talk about schemes, when you talk about whatever you want to talk about, it's got to look like that. We are what our tape says we are.
But that being said, a little more aggressive in your palette, the defensive back, your guy who looks at the defense from the back half. Do you might possibly blitz a little more, or from that perspective, I'm just trying to get a gauge on how, will it be any changes, or will it more of same?
You know, each week presents a different challenge. You let the situation dictate how you decide to play. We will dictate how we decide to play. It could be a little more aggressive. We may not be as aggressive. We may be Tampa 2. We may be whatever we want to be. We'll dictate as the week comes. We'll dictate that to the fans. We'll dictate that to our opponent, and we'll enjoy forcing our will on our opponent.
I want to talk a little bit about your background, Coach Morris. You said during the press conference you mentioned names like Monty Kiffin and Mike Tomlin, of course, Herm Edwards, John Gruden. What is it that each man lended you? What have you learned from each man that you can implement now as the head coach?
You know, without a doubt, from Monty Kiffin, his tireless effort work, Mike Tomlin, his preparation, his delivery, all the guys I've been around. John Gruden, his ability to carry a room, deliver a message in a room, go out and follow that plan and do it. I've taken something from every coach I've been around. All these guys are great coaches, and I try to take their best qualities and instill them in myself. And if I have the opportunity to do that, then I feel like I have a chance to be a pretty good coach.
And don't forget Herm Edwards. You play to win the game. Remember, that's one of Herm, so we got to keep that in there, too.
I'll steal that at some point.
Let me ask you this offensively. I mean, obviously, there are a lot of decisions that have to be made, and I don't want to try to nail you down there. Obviously, you got a lot of free agents on the offensive side of the ball.
have you given thought to what you want to do? For example, with Mike Singletary, one of the things he talked about was, I want to get back to running the football as the base of what we do, as opposed to being a team that threw the ball a little bit more. Are there any changes in your mind philosophically about what you want to do offensively for your offense? Mike Singletary, fortunately had a nice head start on him. He got a chance to take the team, kind of take some lumps, kind of grow into his position. Right now, I got the keys handed to me last night, and now I'm willing to take it and run with it. Of course, I put thought into it. That's what coaches do. We're here to be disciplined about how we're going to attack everything. We just want to figure it out right now and go with it and be strong about it.
Coach Morris, you're 32 years old. You've been described as charismatic. You're supposed to be very popular among the player ranks. You talked in the press conference about how you guys listen to the same music. I'm curious, can you be the disciplinarian when you have to, as now the head coach of the team?
Your discipline actions take place when necessary. You got to be stern. You got to deliver a message. You got to hit people right between the eyes with bullets. And I'm prepared to do that. I've always done it. That's how I've coached my defensive back. That's how I plan on coaching this football team.
He's the youngest head coach in the National Football League. Raheem Morris, congratulations. What a wonderful story. We look forward to following your career down in Tampa Bay.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.